Welcome back to the Lemmings United level solving commentaries and video series. So last time we finished the first 8 levels of the bonus rank. Today we're going to do 8 more levels of the bonus rank. So let's go ahead and get into the Lemmings United level solving commentary video. So we are starting off with bonus 9. Beware of the overload. Yeah, this I believe was a contest entry. Okay, so the first lemming out, I make him a climber. And then I temporarily max out the release rate to 99. Yeah, to release 2 lemmings. Okay, this allows 1 lemming to slip by the teleporter. These lemmings will be stuck in an infinite loop for a bit. And then the lemming that is up here, I dig down this one-way downward wall. Okay, and then yeah, at this time, the lemmings start bunching up below, so I assign the lemming behind a climber, so to prevent the teleporter from overloading. Okay, he'll proceed to continue building across these gaps, and we keep assigning climbers as needed. And then I believe I do this until 13 climbers left or so. Okay, they'll be able to land down safely here. This is not a splatfall. And then they'll land down here safely due to the updraft. Okay, and then at this time I go ahead and max out the release rate. Okay, some lemmings will start slipping by, but this worker has enough time to bridge through all the gaps. And then I start bashing to the right here. Okay, there are 2 bunched up lemmings here, so one of them will slip by the teleporter, and the one that slips by will dig down, creating this digger tunnel so that the lemmings down here can climb up and go to the exit. Okay, everybody else will be assigned climbers now. Okay, and that's it. So now all there's left to do is to wait for this digger to finish. And so it's going to be a lot of waiting, so this is just all time skipping. Yeah, and then the digger gets stopped by the steel here. So now everyone can climb up and walk to the exit. So, a bit tricky, but not too difficult. Bonus 10, a silent scream. This one was also a bit difficult, but it's still not too hard. So this is a pre-assigned swimmer hatch. First lemming here would stack. Only 1 will slip by. No, 2 will slip by, sorry. So after dropping for a bit, he will glide. And then the one behind him will glide earlier. And then we stone here, so that the glider can land on it. And then when he lands, we platform and then clone him. Okay, this platform is used to catch the crowd. And then this glider down here, he'll be a sacrifice to the weasel trap here. Okay, and then around here, I clone the swimmer so that we have a swimmer going up here. This other swimmer that's coming back to the left, yeah, he'll also be another snack for the weasel here. And then at this time, I stack, and then I cancel the stacker with a walker. So now that releases the crowd. In the meantime, this swimmer that made his way over here will platform across to the water. Okay, and then we platform up here. And then finally, all that's left to do is to platform to the left, so that the crowd can be caught. And then at this time, I turn the platform around with a walker. He is a glider, so he'll bunch up with the crowd, so that only 1 lemming gets lost to the weasel trap here. And then similarly, only 1 lemming will get lost to the stomper trap here. And that's it. And so we managed to save 1 over the requirement here. Okay, bonus 11, overarmed and undermined. And this is a collaboration among Ichotolot, Mobius, and SQ1-188. So this one was is somewhat easy. Can be tricky, but it's still somewhat easy. So first let me out this hatch. will be a glider who will bomb and make a hole here so that other gliders can land here. Okay, and here we have 3 entrances. First Lemming out of this hatch will become a disarmor to disarm this trap here. Okay, next one will be a glider, and he'll bash in this bomber hole that was just made. Okay, last Lemming out of this hatch will be a blocker, and then last Lemming out of here will be a glider. He'll turn around in the basher tunnel, and when he turns to the left, he'll mine. The basher that just finished will just walk to the exit. So it was pretty much at this point in the bonus rank where I was inspired by these wonderfully made bonus levels that made me want to get into level designing myself. Now, I had originally planned to enter in the previous contest, but at the time I was busy resolving United. Well, basically solving United and also resolving backroute patched levels. And so because of that, time ran out for me, and I ultimately decided that I will enter in the next contest, just because I feel like it's better for me to make a better design level than to have one that ends up being crappy for my first time. And so this current contest that is currently going on, it's currently in the creation phase, and there's still plenty of time before the deadline. So I will definitely for sure be doing this one instead, just because I've been inspired by the mini lows in this bonus rank of United. Okay, so the glider that lands down here, he'll build to get to this wall up here. Okay, the crowd that was up here, they went to the exit. Okay, and then the glider, he'll start fencing. He'll fence through this wall, use this builder bridge to keep the fencer going. Go through this one-way wall, and in the process, he'll release this blocker from below. And also in the meantime, the glider, the disarmor, will slip past, who will disarm this trap. And this conveyor belt is a one-way view, so they'll all turn back to the right. And then finally, all that's left to do is to build over the fencer tunnel. And that's it. Very, very nice level here. This was probably one of my favorites, at least in terms of the puzzle. So like I said, it was pretty much around this time, yeah, this level in particular, that really inspired me to try to get into level design myself. I think that's pretty much the community knows. I'm very well known for my level solving prowess. I'm certainly more of a level solver than a designer myself, just because I've never been an artistic person. I'm still not, but I figured that it wouldn't hurt to at least try my hand at making a level. So I highly doubt that I'll do any better than all the levels that I've seen, but I honestly would not know if I can do it or not until I have tried. So here's hoping that my first time entries won't be too bad, but we shall see. Anyway, next level, bonus 12, 2 minutes before the mall opens. And we have a time limit of 2 minutes, just like the level title suggests. Okay, this one I backrouted the first version, so that's why you see 2 replays here. Okay, first timing up will become a disarmor, since there's no way to get past otherwise. Okay, this is a 6-pixel wall, so Lemmings can still step up. So the first Lemming that steps up on this block here will build, which creates a 7-pixel wall that will cause the others to turn around. But in the process, 2 will slip by and step up. Okay. The one behind him will become a glider and also a disarmor. Okay, the non-athlete will fall down and bomb to make this hole. We cloned this glider so that the glider can land in here. And he'll platform across. Okay, these 2 platforms will serve to catch the crowd so that they can land down here safely. Okay, the Lemming that is up ahead to the right will platform across. Okay. So this armor here, where is he? I can't really select him right now, but yeah, I get to disarmor a glider here. Okay, and the first Lemming in this crowd will become a glider. And then this Lemming down here becomes a disarmor. So basically the clone Lemming. The clone glider, that is. The glider? No, I'm sorry. He was the builder up here. Yeah, he gets the disarmor skill. Yeah, because this athlete would be busy disarming this trap. And in the process, he'll slip by, so he needs this disarmor skill. These three up ahead are all disarmers, so they'll proceed to disarm any traps in their way, so that the crowd is unharmed. Okay, this glider up ahead will platform across this gap, and he'll finish in time so that the glider disarmer will get by. He'll turn around and glide down here and land down here to meet the rest of them. Well, to go in the area that these guys are in. Okay, this glider will go over here and we'll clone them so that we can also disarm this trap. Okay, and then before this glider falls off the platform here, we clone them. These two Lemmings will proceed to make bomber holes in these platforms so that the crowd can proceed further to the right. Okay, the Lemming up ahead will bridge the gaps to the exit. And here it doesn't matter if the builder turns around. He'll turn around due to this wall here. Okay, and that's it. And we managed to finish with 9 seconds to spare. Alright, next one. Bonus 13. The Drunken Knights of Klausthal, I think that's how you say it. And we have a time limit of 3 minutes here. Alright, so we had 3 entrances here. And we have a very high release rate. Okay, first Lemming here will mine to the left. And the first Lemming here will dig while he's facing to the right. Okay, one Lemming will slip by. And he'll fall down safely due to the updraft here. Okay, he'll build across this gap. Okay, and then he'll pass through this one-way wall. Okay, and the miner and the digger were placed in such a way so that they get close to meeting. And this allows us to place a blocker here to turn the miner around. But at the same time, he was placed in such a way so that he gets released by the digger from above. Okay, that's pretty much the main trick that's required here. And that's pretty much the only difficult part of the level. After that, the rest is quite easy. Okay, the miner that finishes will proceed over here and platform across this gap. The digger will stop to the steel here, due to the steel. And then finally, all that's left to do is to stack, so that we turn the other Lemmings around to the left and go to the exit. And that's it. So as you can see, time limit is not really needed here, since we did finish with almost 30 seconds to spare. But this one was quite a nice level. And again, fairly easy. Alrighty, bonus 14. Welcome to the Spider Dance. So this was I believe, a contest entry. And the rule here was that you can only use 2 types of skills. In this case, Icho decided to use blockers and walkers. Hey, that rhymes. And then at a glance at this level, as you can see, it's a pretty wide and tall level, and plenty of pickups everywhere. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get to the level itself. And we started with 31 Lemmings, but we only need to save 8 of them. So we're allowed to lose up to 23 here. Quite a substantial amount. Alrighty, second Lemming will block to turn the crowd to the left. Okay, it's impossible to collect this pickup right here, so we have to ignore it. Okay, then proceed to pick up this blocker pickup. And then we block to turn the crowd back to the right. They'll pick up this blocker pickup. And then the first Lemming that was out at the entrance, he'll proceed to walk to the right to collect this walker pickup. And this slope right here, it's a one-way terrain where they can proceed in one direction, but going in the other direction, they'll just fall through the holes. Okay, and another thing was that this level also managed to stump me. It managed to give me problems, only because I failed to realize a critical spot to put the blocker so as to direct them to the right side of the level. Okay, so we proceed to get this blocker pick up here. And then we get this walker, and then we turn him around with walker so that he can collect this blocker pickup. Okay, so the critical blocker placement is right here. Okay, this allows the lemmings coming from here to bounce off and go off to the right side of the level. This was a spot that I missed for quite a while. I'm not exactly sure why it took me so long to see it. Okay, and then we place another blocker here to turn the crowd back to the right. Okay, we block here before the trap to turn the lemmings to the left. And then we give a walker to the first lemming so that he goes to the right and collects the blocker pickup. And then we block here to turn the crowd to the right. We'll proceed to collect these two blocker pickups. And then we also get this blocker pickup here. And then we proceed to collect the walker pickup. Okay. With the fourth to last lemming here, I block to turn these three lemmings around. We'll get this walker pickup. And then I turn this lemming around with a walker. And then the next one with a walker. And then find this next one with a walker. So now we have these three bunch of lemmings that will allow one lemming to get by these two traps. These are very fast triggering traps. So the lemmings have to be very close to each other. Okay, and then we give a walker so that we can collect this blocker pickup. Okay, these blocker pickups and this walker pickup will be collected. Okay, we block before the trap here. Okay, and then we block to turn the rest of the crowd to the left, while letting one by to collect this blocker pickup. Hero sadly drown in the water. Okay, and then we give this lemming up here a walker to turn around to the right. He'll collect the blocker pickup. He'll go by without getting harmed. Okay, and then we also collect this walker pickup. Same thing here, collect this walker pickup. And then we block before the trap. And now we proceed to collect the blocker pickup here. We're turning around with the walker. And then block, let me before him will block to turn the crowd to the right. And then we give him a walker here so that he can collect the blocker pickup. And then we block before the trap so that we can turn the lemmings to the right. Okay, and then we block so that we can turn them to the right. And then we'll block before all these traps here to turn them to the left. And then another blocker to turn them back to the right. They'll be able to go by while getting killed by these traps. And that is it. So there's our quota. And now we just nuke the rest of these lemmings. So, nice fireworks display here. Alright, bonus 15, switcheroo. This is a fairly recent contest entry, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we have two entrances here. The top entrance is a pre-assigned floater hatch. The entrance down here is a pre-assigned climber hatch. And there are several areas in this level that are accessible to only one group. This right here is accessible to climbers only. This right here is accessible to floaters only. So the two groups will constantly have to switch positions in the level. And don't be fooled by the skill set. It may look open-ended, but it's really not. Yeah, the skill set is actually quite restricted. Okay, so I block with the second climber. And then with the second one that just got out of the hatch, I fence. I fence with him as well. And then I dig down so that only this fencer is going up ahead. Okay, I bash across. And And then I wait for the floater to turn around to the left. And then I dig down. Okay, I mine. And then I platform across. And then I bash. Okay, and then at this time I release the blocker with a walker. Okay, and then at this time I wait for the climbers to climb up. Okay, I platform right here. And then I fence with the floater that's here. And then I platform across. Okay, and he finishes just in time before anyone falls through. Okay, I mine here. Okay, I also dig here. Okay, I platform with the floater that's down here. And then I let one climber by. And then I block behind him. And then I bash with the climber that's going to the right. And then just before breaking through, I fence up. Okay, and I cancel him mid-stroke with a walker. Okay, and I also block up here. Okay, and then I platform here. Okay, and then with the floater that made his way up here, I give him a shimmier. So this is another area that only climbers can use. And then here, this is only accessible to floaters. And then here they have to make another switch here. Accessible to floaters only. Here, accessible to floaters, climbers only. And then what do I do here? Okay, so at this time I proceed to bash the rest of the floaters out. Okay. What happened? I fence here with this floater. Okay, the floaters will drop down here and drop down here. Okay, I mine so that we can get to this platform here. Okay, and then at this time I proceed to give all the floaters here a shimmier skill. And then I also release this blocker with a walker. And then same thing with this one. Release him with a walker. Okay, and then I mine, so to give the time for the climbers to get by. And then finally, all that's left to do is to mine with the floater that's behind all the climbers, and that's it. So now the climbers will go up here, and the floaters will use this area down here to get to the exit, and that's it. So as you can see, we have plenty of skills left over, but again, like I said, the skill set may look open-ended, but it's not too open-ended. You still have to be quite careful with your skills usage here. Other than that, it's quite a nice level. Alrighty, and then the last level for this video, bonus 16. It's the name of the fame. This was also a contest entry, and I believe the rule was for the designers to spell out their name with the terrain. And then I believe here it was perfectly acceptable to use variants such as, like, if Icho wanted to, he could just use Icho instead. But here he decided to spell out his full name, Icho Tolo. Alright, first timing out, I give him a walker to turn around, and then he proceeds to dig down. The rest of them will be given gliders, and then they'll come back to the left and they'll climb up. Oh yes, and as you can see, this is a climber pre-assigned hatch. And then now that the dig is low enough, these climber gliders will be stuck in an infinite loop. And then after that, I cancel the digger with walker. And I also give him a walker to turn around. Okay, shimmy across this gap. And then same thing here. Okay, he shimmies up here, and then he stops due to this terrain here, and he's also given a glider so that he gets past the exit. Okay, and then we clone, dig before the exit, and then we also dig here as well. And at this time, I also clone them, so now I have a Lemming going to the right, another one going to the right, and then he's given a walker to turn around. He'll be given a shimmer so that he can get up here. Okay, and then just before he falls off, I clone, and then I dig. Okay, and then I cancel him with a walker. Okay, I dig here. And then I dig here as well to get this digger more time in order for it to become lower so that gliders can land on there later. Okay, I clone. And then I dig down. And then I clone them so that we have a glider landing here. Okay, I dig here. Okay, and then I give him a walker because again, he needs more time. Okay, and then I dig down here. Okay, now I cancel this digger with a walker because now he's low enough for gliders to land here. Okay, I cancel this digger with a walker, and then I turn around with another walker. Okay, I cancel this digger with a walker, because now he's low enough. Okay, I dig down here, because again, to give this digger more time. Okay, I give him a walker, again to give him more time. Okay, I cancel this digger with a walker. And now I cancel this digger with a walker and give him another walker to turn him around. And that's it. So as you can see, yeah, this is a no builder/platformers level. So because of that, this level can be quite difficult. But it's still a pretty nice one. It's just all a matter of figuring out how to go about this level, which is not easy to do. But it's mostly just digging down the layers and making them low enough so that gliders can land on them. And then they'll be able to climb up and proceed further to the right and get to the exit. Okay, and that was another 8 levels of the bonus rank. So next time we will do 8 more levels of the rank. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the Lemmings United level solving commentary series, and I'll see you all for the next one.